The American public remains divided, maybe conflicted even, on the issue of abortion. We now have 28% who say that abortion should be legal under any circumstance. 17% say abortion should be illegal in any circumstance. And then the majority of Americans, now 54%, are kind of in the mushy middle, as we call it. They say abortion should not be made totally illegal, but there should be restrictions on it. It should be legal in just some circumstances. When we look historically at American attitudes towards abortion, the trend on this classic Gallup three-part question, don't see a lot of changes in recent years. This kind of pattern where the majority of Americans say some restrictions but not totally banned for abortion seems to have been the case for a number of years now. Let's look at some differences by some key demographic groups. Gender. Are American women more liberal towards abortion than American men? Yes, to a slight degree. You see the number in front of you, 31% of women say that abortion should be legal in all circumstances, but that's just 6 points higher than the percent of men who say the same thing. Let's look at the political implications of abortion. There are differences between Republicans, Independents, and Democrats, but not as much as you might imagine. Let's look at the percent who say abortion should be legal under all circumstances. Only 12% of Republicans agree, a higher percent of Independents, and then 37% of Democrats. So there is a difference, but notice that still way less than half of Democrats think that abortion should be legal in all circumstances. What about the opposite? Illegal in all circumstances. That's the conservative position, of course, but only 30% of Republicans agree with that position, just 10% of Democrats. Finally, what about Catholics? The official position, of course, of the Catholic Church is that abortion is immoral, a sin, should not be sanctioned. Yet, when we look at the data, we find that the average Catholic in America today is no different than all Americans. In other words, Catholics are neither more liberal nor more conservative on abortion than the average American. That's where America stands on abortion as of May 2008. I'm Dr. Frank Newport, editor-in-chief of the Gallup poll.